Hi guys, I put on Snapchat the other day just saying I was ordering the Japanese sweetie selection, and if anybody was interested I would kind of do a review of it. Thought it was something to be interesting. Just I like seeing what other people think of things, but I don't know anybody that I know personally who has tried some different things. I just thought it'd be interesting. I'm going to try these things for the first time, and some of them be alright, some of them may not be quite as okay. So the Japanese hamper has arrived, and I'm going to do that, but I'm going to do a warm-up run, which this is. I ordered a hamper of Australian sweeties, which came up today as well. Haven't opened it, don't know what's in it. Just going to go for it. You have to forgive me, I don't have this professional setup that the YouTubers have these days. I just kind of have my phone sitting on the coffee table right now, and I'm chilling on the sofa. I'm gonna try and do this not too fast. I know a tendency to just blaze ahead with really quick speech patterns and stuff. This is just for a bit of fun. I want to try it. That'd be cool. Upload a video and let other people also sort of enjoy with me, and you guys can all laugh at how Scottish I sound in these videos, and if the sweeties are disgusting then you can laugh at me eating them. So start with this thing. I don't actually remember what's in it, so we'll have a look. Okay, so we have Freddo Frog's Australian cousin, so that's Caramello Koala. That's just going to be a Freddo, or if you're old as all hell like me, a Taz. It's a Taz bar. These things, we actually used to get them. I don't know if I still do get them, but the Dream Bar. I don't know if you remember them. A Peppermint Crisp. Kind of think it's I don't know, I think it's going to sort of be something along the same lines as like a Viscount biscuit type thing. I think. We'll see. I'm not entirely sure how I feel about this. A Fabulicious Sherbet Fizz. So, yeah, I don't know what the Aussies are eating, but whatever. A Velvet Crumble. So, I think that's honeycomb. Looks like honeycomb. I'm going to say it's honeycomb. I haven't got a clue, but it says it shatters, and that's what matters, and it kind of looks like a crunchy. So I think that's what that's going to be. A Dairy Milk Black Forest, which is my cup of tea, so I'm hoping that's really good. It says Dairy Milk Chocolate with cherry flavoured jellies and biscuit pieces. So that sounds quite good to me. And then the last one is one I'd heard about before, which is a cherry ripe. This is a double dipped cherry ripe. So I don't know if that, yeah, it's dark chocolate and cherry, so it's just more Black Forest stuff, which doesn't bother me in the slightest. Big fan of cherry. Chocolate and cherry go great together. So yeah, give that a bash. I'm just going to give a bite of each and give a review of what I think, and hopefully you enjoy the video. Hopefully it goes well, and then I'll do the Japanese one. So we'll start with Freddo Frog's imitator. So see how this goes. So we know it's just going to be a little bit of dairy milk chocolate, caramel in the middle. There he is, caramel koala dude. There he is. Caramel. So Freddo. Sorry, I'm gonna have to sit and listen to me chewing. Not the greatest. Yeah, basically I would say Caramello Koala is or Caramella Koala, whatever he is just a Freddo with a caramel. Or a Taz bar from way back then. The chocolate doesn't actually taste that different. Wasn't sure how that was going to go since it's not UK chocolate. I know chocolate in Australia and the US and stuff can be different. But yeah, it just tastes the same to me. So we're gonna go with the peppermint crisp now. Yeah, not entirely sure. I think it's gonna be more biscuit than chocolate bar. Yeah, definitely more biscuit than chocolate bar. I don't know. It looks like it's got Edinburgh rock inside in the middle. Look at that. I don't know if you guys can see that properly. Light's maybe not ideal. Look, it's like peppermint rock. Yeah, I'll eat a little piece, I think. Not too bad. It's alright. Tastes okay. The stuff in the middle, that's just weird because it is like rock or a candy cane. Kind of like a candy cane, but not as hard. It's like so it's like the same consistency as like sugar strands. So if you got like a milkshake or a dessert, and they've got like the caramel straws over the top of it, it's got that kind of consistency. So it's like brittle, but it's not bad. We've got two different cherry black chocolate things, so I think the next one I'll do will be the dairy milk one. So, judging by the caramel koala, the chocolate will be too different. It is still dairy milk, so it's still going to be a glass and a half. Blocks, which is always good. And you can see on the other side that it's got the lumps from the jelly and the biscuit. Kind of let down, kind of a bit of a letdown. Definitely more chocolate than cherry or biscuit. Not bad by any stretch of imagination. I mean, it's fine. It is what it is. But yeah, I was hoping it would be better. Not to say it was bad. It was a bit meh. So moving on, we'll go with the Dream. Used to get these. Pretty sure we don't anymore, but we definitely did. Didn't quite look like that, but they were Cadbury and they were Dream. So this is the only white chocolate one, I think, so we'll give that a bash. White chocolate's okay, it's not my favourite, but it's not bad. Again, it comes in little blocks, which is nice. You can just break one off, have one, put the bar away for later. My fat ass needs to do that shit, so yeah. Yeah, it's just white chocolate. Have you ever had a white chocolate dairy milk type thing, you've had a dream. Slightly weirder stuff coming now. I think we'll go with the crunchy knockoff, the Violet Crumble. I don't know why it's called that. I'm hoping it's just called Violet because of the packet. I don't particularly want it to be violet flavoured. I'm not the biggest fan of like Parma violets and stuff. Oh, here we go. Delicious shattering chalk coated honeycomb. So I mean, I'm assuming it's just a crunchy, slightly chunkier like bit on the big side. So we'll give this a bash. I think I'll just do the same again, just break a little bit off, have a wee bite and see how I feel about it. Jeez. And yeah, it's pretty much just a chunky crunchy. It's like a crunchy but bigger. That's all it looks like. Give it a bash and see what it's like. Okay, so this one I actually like. Sometimes when you get honeycomb, it's either really really hard, it's like rock solid, or it's just not fun. It's just not like it's not fun to eat because you got to put so much pressure on, and sometimes it's like really sort of like rich, and that's quite light. It's sweet, but it's not cloying. It's quite easy to eat. You know, it kind of just crumbled. I don't know if you saw, there was a bit fell and a bit into it, so I mean it's quite soft. I would get another one of them. I mean, it's a big bar, so it's probably going to last a while. He says at like early evening, but it was quite good. I liked it. We'll go with the weird thing now. Probably the weirdest of the bunch, which is the Fabulous Sherbet Fizz. I'm not entirely sure how I feel about this one, if I'm honest with you. Chocolate and sherbet isn't really something that I feel should kind of go together. Geez, it's everlasting. Touched so much chocolate, my fingers are too greasy to open the packet now. Nearly. Grr. Oh. So it smells good. It smells nice. It comes in two. Whoa, it's not chocolate actually. Oh, it's weird. It's just like a sharp pencil. It smells nice. I don't know. Sewers kind of smells a bit like. They used to do a cocktail in the Boozy Cow in Dundee, and it came in a little can, like looked like a tin can instead of a glass, and it had like sweeties on the top and cream and all sorts. And I can't remember exactly what was in it, but it was cherry Sewers based, and that's kind of what this reminds me of. So yeah, so give it a bash and see what it's like. Yeah, no, it's actually okay. It's fine. It's a bit thicker than the stuff you would usually get. The outer casing's a bit more rubbery, but I mean it's fine. It's good. It's tasty. Like it tastes good. It's not sour or anything. It's reasonably sweet, but it's not take your face off. So yeah, it's quite good. I would eat that quite happily. And the last one that we're going with is the cherry ripe double dip. Sorry, cherry ripe double dip. I think these are quite popular in Australia, but I don't know about the double dip variety. But I think the cherry ripe's quite it's a proper Aussie sweetie. So we'll break a bit off. Okay, it looks that was okay. So it looks kind of just like strange, really. So the inside bits look a bit like meat, in my opinion. It's got a really weird consistency, like mince or something. I'm not sure about that. It's dark chocolate, it's cherry, it's like Black Forest, so it should be good. We'll give it a bash. So that's bogging. Like it's not. It doesn't taste terrible. It doesn't taste great, but it's like coconut on the inside. So it's kind of like eating a Bounty, but the coconut's flavored. But you can't. I wouldn't say you could tell it was cherry flavored. Like if I gave you this and you munched it, and I didn't tell you, oh, that's cherry, I'm not sure you would know it was cherry. It just kind of tasted a bit sweet, but not like coconut. The chocolate's okay. Chocolate's fine, but yeah, it's just a Bounty basically, but with a slightly different taste to it. So, kind of gonna put them in an order I think that of what's best. I think at the very top, I'm probably going to go with this thing. I think that would come in first, the Violet Crumble. Honeycomb's nice. I like honeycomb. Not everybody does. I do. I think it's really good. It's very light honeycomb. It's not difficult to eat. It's not, it's not like trying to chew concrete. It's fine. It's really good. So that would be my top. After that, I'm gonna go with the Caramello Koala. Sorry. Because it's just a Taz bar and we like them. After that, surprisingly, I'm gonna go with the sherbet thing. I thought it was gonna be sherbet chocolate. I maybe should have read it. But yeah, that would be my number 3. Actually, it's not too bad at all. It's not chocolate, which was a nice break from everything else that was chocolate. After that, I'm probably going to go with the Dream Bar. I think this guy comes in next. It's white chocolate. I'm not the biggest fan of white chocolate, but it does what it says on the tin. It's just white chocolate, and it's nice. After that, I'm probably going to go with the Cadbury's Dairy Milk Black Forest. I don't think it's the best. It could have been better, but it was okay. It was different as well. It wasn't like it wasn't mental. It wasn't like, the Marvelous Creations thing where it was like popping candy and jelly and everything else under the sun chucked in. No, it was just like a little bit of biscuit and a little bit of cherry jelly. So yeah, that would be the next one. The bottom of the pile, I can't make up my mind which one I like the least out of these two. Can't make up my mind which one I like less. This one is like a bounty with a slightly different flavour. I'm not a big fan of coconuts, so yeah, I didn't like it. You might, if you like bounties, give it a bash and you probably enjoy it. I'm not a big fan of coconuts, so it's a no for me. This thing is just, it's not good, man. Like, it's just not. Why would you put a candy cane inside the chocolate bar? I don't understand that. Like, that makes no sense. We can go and get a stick of rock from the nearest gift shop and then be like, oh dude, could you cover this in chocolate for me, please? It's just not a nice combination. Like, it's really not. I don't understand why they would do that. If you get a mint cream in the middle of a chocolate bar, like the Fry's peppermint creams, they're quite nice. It goes well together. I don't think it's the flavour that I don't like. I would say it was the consistency. I don't get I don't understand why you have a brittle mint filling inside a chocolate bar. It just makes no sense. I'm big on texture, but a lot of things that I don't enjoy, don't enjoy because of the texture. Mushrooms, I don't like the taste of mushrooms, but I really don't like the texture of them. It's disgusting. And I think that peppermint crisp is like the mushroom of these chocolate bars. So that was my rating of some Australian sweets. It was quite good. I quite liked it. I liked eating some different stuff for a change. That was just a random order off of Amazon. The company's called Candy Plant. I think that was about, £12, maybe 15. Wasn't expensive. And it was overnight delivery as well. So if it's something that you would want to try yourself, they're there. I'm not going to fall out if you enjoy any of these, but I mean, if you are a huge fan of the peppermint crisp, you really have the strangest taste. It's just, no. Caramello Koala, it's going to annoy me for the rest of the week. I'm going to spend the rest of the week being annoyed as to why Australia have turned Fredo the Frog into a koala. Like, he's a frog. Just because you're selling him in Australia doesn't mean he needs to be a koala. But otherwise, yeah, they were all quite tasty. I enjoyed doing that. And I'm just going to upload this video and hopefully you enjoy it. Thanks.